consider is that they weren't able to get the pistol rounds on either of the halves on Just 2, so that's going to be something that they're going to be looking to do here on Vertigo, and it's going to be necessary. As you mentioned, that CT side, they need to get off to a strong start. CLG Red looked very strong on Dust 2 on the T side. Their aggression was fantastic. Goose Breeder was taking down everybody in towards mid, so we'll see how that's going to pan out on Vertigo as we jump into this all-important pistol round. It's going to be CLG Red on the T side of their map pick, and they are going to mid, Brandon.
Yeah, this is a bit quick. Bit of a change up. 4 players about to completely try and run over middle, make it their own. BiBiAhn leading the charge with the P250. Vanessa just on her jiggles in towards Elevator. And Senna can also take the contact. There's the shoulder spotted. And now CLG Red, they're about to make their move. 2 instant entries.
Oh, that is unfortunate. Both players going down, and Goose finds another Smiley removed. It feels like they can do no wrong on these pistols, which are now with the USP on site. Gonna spot one nice flick up to drop the bomb, but now they're all coming to her. Doesn't matter. She's hitting every single shot, and there's still T's running at her. She is eventually brought down, but taking 3 with her gives Kimmy a chance.
That's huge. That's a really nice opportunity now for Kimmy. She's got dual Berettas, so plenty of bullets in these magazines. She's trying to isolate these fights. Flash over the top. Kaoday falls back behind the double box. Starts spamming, tapping away with these Julies, but CLG Red, they're not peeking at all.
Yeah, going to be jiggling off now. Knows that one of them missed, but the second player not revealed yet. Can't quite swing. Kaoday playing around the double boxes. CLG Red are able to convert their 3rd pistol of this best of 3, but what a hold on the B side from Bouchard. 3 kills here. Absolutely sublime.
What more can you ask from Bouchard? Not a great deal more. That was absolutely exceptional. And the fact that Kaoday neutralizes her and then plays ring around the Rosie with Kimmy. It's a little bit of salt in the wound. And I've got a little bit of a stat for you, Lucy. Coming into that Vertigo pistol round, CLG Red, just in general, well, they have a 90% pistol win rate on the T side. Just not just Vertigo, any map.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's a pretty high win rate. You'd be pretty happy with that statistic. I assume that's now gone up probably to like 92% or something off the back of this one.
90 and a bit.
Yeah, good numbers.
Quick maths. Off the back of that, we are going to get into round number 2. Because funnily enough, that comes after round number 1. And please send Bocks. They're just going to eco.
Quick maths continues. Yeah, there's not much to play with here. Bouchard gets a little bit extra because she killed a few extra people on that pistol round. So she gets herself a lovely little P250. A little flashy-washy. She can set that one up for a teammate. You can see she is chilling out back. Now they are taking the fight. The AK is swinging out. And, well, Kaoday gets dinged. Has to be careful. Don't want to give up any of these rifles. Maybe I can try and clean up. And between the 2 of them, they're doing a pretty good job of this. Only losing 1 player in the meantime, so that's all right. They upgrade the Galil to the AK and everything goes okay.
Yeah, perfect. 1 casualty. You throw Galil on the floor. That doesn't matter. Hold on to the AK. Completely fine. Now you can reinvest and get a better weapon. Speaking of investment, here it comes for that CT side. They've offered to go with the weaponry over the utility. Vanessa has gone for the bit more of a conservative option. FAMAS full belt. Give me the rest of the gang. They want the M4s out early.
They are going to be contending with 4 rifles, so understandable. Smarty makes her M4 sing early on. A nice kill, plus bringing Kaoday and Mads down low. That triple setup in mid ends up costing them quite a bit in the health department. Almost the equivalent of 2 kills there. Fantastic damage early, but look at Kimmy. Look at this angle Kimmy is at. This is absolutely deadly. Gonna swing out, and BiBiAhn, all the timing. Holding across her in the perfect position. The ding comes through, but it's not enough to get the kill.
Yeah, BiBiAhn's pretty nuts, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's outrageous. Vanessa gets forced off. That's okay, because Bouchard will step in. Kaoday removed at middle. 3 versus 3, and CLG Red are limping over towards B. But that's actually the correct decision because currently no one's there.
Bushard is the closest. We saw what she could do on the defense at this site in the pistol round. Kelsey, she's the one with all the health points, and they are grouping up. Well-timed smoke. Going to block off one of these entryways, but Bushard's the only one here. The other two have committed further towards A, and Bushard spotted BiBiAhn playing around the smoke, using it. It's a bit of cover, is able to get the kill. That bomb can go down, and she's looking for more. She's aggressed up. The low HP, not a bother.
Oh, Senna's not ready for this. I don't think Vanessa is either lining up the utility. BiBiAhn is just playing this one to perfection. Senna just waiting for the smoke to fade to give her a little bit more vision. Does she spot BiBiAhn? Is she a counter that she could be there? No. I don't think it matters. No kills presented itself. It looks like they're going to try and run away. BiBiAhn found on the way out. And M4 and FAMAS to be saved.
Yeah, unfortunate there. Bushard, the only defender on that site. She had to get at least one kill there, and even that might not have been enough because it still would have been a 2v2 on that retake. But a good recovery from CLG Red after that initial engagement where they were limping a little bit. BiBiAhn really stepping up hugely there. First on that kill towards Kimmy down towards Ram, and then also onto Bushard on the side itself. Those are two hugely impactful kills considering her health after that first one.
Yeah, that's so unfortunate for Kimmy as well because she did everything right. She took the space, she holds for the rotations, and well, BiBiAhn just nails her. Now you got this weird fight with an XM, fully blinded map 10, and somehow Kelsey and BiBiAhn combined. That's the B-bomb site opened up. PSB with that XM, you can see that they forced around those saved rifles, and it is still a 3 versus 3. It is still doable because there are a couple of kits in play, and this time plenty of utility. But with Mads finding Senna, that gets a little bit more difficult.
That's another dink coming through that can't quite get converted. Kimmy not clearing her close angles. BiBiAhn's able to strike, gets herself an upgrade for free. Now Vanessa, what can you do? Not a great deal. Especially when BiBiAhn is there on the other side. Takes her down, triple in the round, and a flying start for CLG Red.
Yeah, we called into question just how close this would be. And you take a look at Vertigo, it's definitely a CT-sided map, but this is CLG Red's map pick. They have got experience on it, not just in ESL Impact Season 2, but outside as well in the various leagues that they are competing in. So it's very difficult for Please Send Bocks. It's another investment. Again, a couple of FAMASes, a Mag 7 on your Rauper. That's not quite the sniper.
Yeah, I like it. Big fan of the Mag 7. We've seen it twice in this series already. Senna doesn't get to make hers work early, though. That's a cool flashbang. Going through the, I guess, the, you know, in like offices, you got the, you know what I'm talking about, like the gap. Anyway, in
yeah,
the sky roof, the roof, the ceiling gap.
Flashbang went through the sky roof and blinded all of the T's.
Well, Matt's found Smiley, meanwhile. That was in mid. Senna is making her way back through. No, it wasn't through the sky roof. Senna can get herself an upgrade to an M4. Bushard's holding Goose here with the FAMAS. Oh, just got the wrong time. Stops the utility, tries to swing out for the kill. Goose gets it. Flashbangs come through. Senna's arrived with that M4, but can't quite hit the shots. BiBiAhn's there. Now, this one's feeling difficult for Kimmy and for Vanessa. Goose Speed is just passing through. It doesn't matter. Kelsey's got the kill. Vanessa's the only one left, and not for long.
That round's flawless for CLG Red. That's a statement. And these 4 spies, I feel like they need to come to a little bit of a halt in a moment for Please Send Bocks because you need to put your best foot forward in one of these rounds. Have all of the investment. Have your sniper. Put Senna on it because she was looking so good over on Dust 2. Oh, another shotgun. We've now seen the holy trifecta of shotguns.
Oh my god.
XM, Nova, Mag 7.
Happy days.
Literally the
Say
sword
what?
off.
Yeah. Maybe not. The Nova? That's exciting. That's not exciting. Okay, misses the Molotov. Alright, Smiley is close with the shotgun. There could be a bit of a bait and switch here. Oh, quick switch, there it comes. The Nova doubles up. Smiley sends them home with the shotgun. And now look at this bomb. Has to be collected. They've got no grounds at all. Shotgun doing everything for Police and Bocks.
It's perfect. It's rifles, AKs and M4s. The issue you have is that those said rifles and M4s are currently not at A. There's only pistols. There's a rotation on the way. Smiley's here with an AK-47. The smokes have been established. They're going to go through this. Bomb planted. It's the audio cue, and there's a flashbang. Oh, BiBiAhn just gets all three. Okay, then.
How's she done that? Triples up. Kelsey finds another. Before you know, it's just center left. All those heroics with the shotgun forgotten about now. She's managed to deal with BiBiAhn. Can't inflict any more damage, but there's two more players to find. Spots one, and Kaoday spots her head. CLG Red recovered the round after losing those players early.
What a hold from BiBiAhn. They all come through, and you just see all the silhouettes just disappear in a matter of moments. 6-0. But can this be the resurgence? Here's what I was talking about. An AWP on Senna. Everyone's got utility. There are plenty. Well, actually, there's a couple of the fuse kits. So they can go for retakes.
Look at Goose. She's got a Mac 10. And she... Where is she doing? Because she didn't need to be at a Mac 10. Look at her money. Look at the money of the team. She wants to go fast.
All right.
Oh. Jiggle. Senna misses the shot. Has to fall back. BiBiAhn deals to Smiley. That was the backup plan if Senna missed. Removed. Damage done on the two players at the very least is something. Once again, CLG Rad find an opener. What will they choose to do with it?
Hold for aggression. That looks to be the answer. They have regrouped. About to start to accelerate up the A ramp. Plenty of utility to get themselves on towards the bomb site. It's currently being uncontested. Kimmy's just tucked in towards quad. Senna's come over with the AWP, though. That could be the difference maker.
Goose has found a kill with that Mac 10 and that little HP. Managed to get one. And that's a good flashbang to set Kimmy out for the second one as well. It is perfect. Senna supporting. Mad's now trying to trade something back in response. Has found Kimmy. Senna's the only one here at the moment. Bouchard is nowhere in sight, so Senna's feeling a little uncomfortable. Decides to fall back to a more passive line. And in fact, she doesn't spot anyone. She starts to reposition because Bouchard has heard Goose Breeder over on the B bomb site, and it's a complete fake out. Bouchard is still committed to dealing with Goose in the back lines, but meanwhile, this bomb, it's over on the A bomb site. I don't even know if they're ready for this. Okay, Bouchard is they've now realized, but it's a bit late. Post-flank positions are set up. Goose is now on this flank. She can still come through and be such a nuisance. Bomb half-ticked. They've got some smokes to work with that they can deploy here, but here is BiBiAhn. Finds another, and Mads is able to finish it off.
That's all Goose Breeder. And that's all the Mac 10 as well. Holding in towards ladder, tuck in, waiting for the aggression. It's then rewarded. Then she goes all the way back towards B. Just holds her nerve. Just doesn't need to push the issue, just holds the space. Please send Bocks. With Senna, can't find anything because CLG Red just fall completely silent on A. It's a complete bamboozle and it works to perfection. And now it's another forced investment. CLG Red, they're running away with this one.
As T-side domination from Dust 2 is continuing on Vertigo. Police and Bocks, they just want to, with this loss bonus, continue to keep fighting this. Some of these rounds have been so close that they feel inclined to invest again and again and again. That means that they're consistently lacking in utility, consistently lacking in some of the upgraded rifles, the AWP. And they've got this insane triple setup in mid to try and counter CLG Red, who have been so proactive there, always pushing. And the one round they don't, that's when this is triple setup in play.
At least they've fallen off it. Has been dismounted, but it comes at a cost. As you were just saying, BiBiAhn's all the way up short already. Kelsey and Goose Breeder, the OGs of CLG Red, they're now making their way over with the new recruits. They're going to execute on towards A here. And it looks like PSB, they're playing retake right now. Vanessa's here, but she's in towards elevator, holding all the way back. There's one Molotov on Kimmy to deny this bomb plant, potentially at default. But Goose has already stepped in. She's just holding.
And she can swing out as well. Smoke comes through. Might not even need it. Kaoday's found one onto Smiley. Bomb starts to get planted down, and Goose has been tucked this entire time, not revealing herself. Gun barrel not out. Sender's found a good kill through the smoke, though. So that's even things back up. Smoke's still down. There's still actually a fair bit of utility to work for Police and Bocks. Then are looking for the opportunity to peek on over, but Goose Breeder has found Butchard going up onto the high ground. Kimmy tries to get one, but Mads with a spray transfer onto two. Takes both their heads and gets the 8th round for CLG Red.
Yeah, really nice spray transfer from Mads. She wants a bit more of the action. Didn't have to do anything on Dust 2. There's those constant attacks in towards B for Police and Bocks. Now the money's in a difficult position once again. And they are going to have to eco in order to get out all of the U2 and the AWP. So, for all intents and purposes, there should be a 9th round on the board for CLG Red. Providing the pistols don't provide one heck of an upset. Kaoday swinging on in. Oh, hang on, that's a miss. That's an AWP.
You can see immediately Mads is on retrieval duty. Just trying to get the AWP out of here. Hope she doesn't lose her rifle. Smiley is still here. Okay, she is able to deal with her before it gets a little bit out of hand. Rotations start to come over. CLG Red posturing for this B bomb site. Center here with the Fairy Tale 5-7, looking to write her own, but not going to be the case. Goose Breeder here, and she is raring to go. Wax them up. Kimmy, nothing really to say into this round. A couple of exits. Well, it wouldn't even really account for too much. Kelsey is there to deny the second, and it is 9 on the board. Flawless from CLG Red.
I know that we were kind of having fun about the sky roofs, but unironically, you can hide weapons up there. So it's quite a useful little hidey spot. If you don't want your opponents to get them, you can just tuck them up there.
You hide all sorts of things up there.
Yeah, like cinematic camera angles as we now swing on into round number 10.
Ooh. I was thinking like lost treasure.
Oh.
That was way more relevant. BiBiAhn, she wants to stay relevant into this round, trying to play around this smoke. Flashbangs from both sides have forced players off the angles. Senna wanted to go for this peak with the AWP, but she isn't quite able to do it. Now she's playing around this tiny gap that BiBiAhn is working her way up towards. They're both sitting on the other side of this. Now Senna starts to make her way forward, but BiBiAhn activates. It is fast and snappy. And the kill goes the way of Kelsey as well. One went in response to remove Kaoday. That was all it was, although with Butchard finding Mads, it does even things up once again.
Oh, look at Kimmy. That aggression actually just gets punished by Goose Breeder. Smiley dropping defensive utility left and right. Molotov in towards short, and this smoke provides a little bit of a gap. Double AWP on the T side is a bit of an interesting one, but they're trying to make it work. As soon as I say that, there's now one.
Juggling it around. Smiley flashed off. Gonna swing out into 2 players. The timing eludes her. That leaves now all to Butchard and... Well, I mean, at this point, it feels like you kind of just go for some of these, right? You try and do something heroic. Bomb being planted. Peering out over from the boost. Goose Breeder is holding this with the AWP. Is gonna spot her and hits the shot. Again, not the AWP you expect. It is the one you deserve.
10 of the very best rounds for CLG Red. And once again, an investment for Police and Bocks. They need a lifeline back in to this CT side. It's been complete and utter domination so far from this T side. Haven't put a foot wrong, really. Hasn't even felt very close at times in any of these rounds. The odd 2 versus 2 here or there. Apart from that, it's been one-way traffic.
Well, Goose Breeder is going to catch off this flank. This was a investment from the Bocks. Now, 2 players down after Goose deals with that flank. Another flash out. Vanessa's trying to get something in response. Kaoday, though, peering off the angle, able to get 2. In fact, gets both of those. Look like BiBiAhn was going to get the second. Butchard, well, it's a sad day for her. It's been a few sad days because she keeps getting left in these positions, whereas the B anchor, she's all alone when her teammates fall at A. Now CLG Red has been putting all this pressure over there. And her home at B is not even safe. She has to take residence up towards the dumpster here. And I admit, it's probably not going to smell too great.
Probably smells worse with the fact that you just realized the best case scenario for you is that you can save a FAMAS. Yeah,
that hurts.
I know you are a big FAMAS hater.
Call me a FAMAS fanatic.
What?
I don't even know. I was trying to make something work, Brandon, and well, Bushard's making this work, almost, out of bullets though, and they do hound her down. Why not go for the hunt? You've got players that are literally money capped, 3 of them with 16k. CLG Red, I think there's only been 1. Okay, no, I'm not going to jinx it, but there's only been 1. Okay, I'm going to jinx it. It's only been 1 16-0 this entire season of Impact, and that took place in, I think, South America. There was a 16-0 game. Could we be on for the second?
Have we ever seen a 16-0 playoff game?
No, that would be dramatic because obviously these teams have had to fight to get here. Lisa Bocks put up a fantastic performance. Vertigo is just not looking like it's in their comfort zone.
Scatter Heights. Just a partial investment this time for the CTs. Kelsey getting boosted.
It is kind of answering the question about, like, you don't see chickens flying that high, really.
No.
So it kind of checks out that Vertigo is not hitting too well. Try to keep it down low on Inferno, for instance. Or Overpass, where maybe there's that sort of conversation about would they have benefited a bit more from that pick at a map that they're more comfortable on. This is just the eco. That's why I'm not, sorry, not to get all finalistic here. Nice no-scope at the end. Doesn't quite finish the job, but gets a good tag.
It's an interesting point in what you're saying. I feel like there was a clear game plan, though, on Dust 2. Because you saw on that T side, it was, let's go B, let's go mid to B, let's go B. And it was working. It just felt like there was some key rounds which they didn't quite get over the line. And like BiBiAhn had some monstrous moments in that game where she clutched out situations where you just didn't think they were possible. And it was really unfortunate because you said it before we even went live. You said, okay, well, Police and Bocks should expect an out there map like Vertigo or even Ancient, potentially. And I feel like either one of those maps is very difficult because that's where CLG Red thrive.
Yeah, and CLG Red had the choice of either of them. Obviously, they felt like they've picked the one that they should have picked, given how this one is progressing. But the way the veto went, you know, Police and Bocks banned Mirage, right? So there was a lot of room for CLG Red to work with in this veto. And yeah, the Police and Box's pick therefore had to be such an important pick for them, knowing that Vertigo or Ancient was going to be that second pick. And Dust 2, yeah, you're right. I think it definitely was a lot closer than that scoreline says.
I feel like as well, if you pick Overpass, you then can get punished with CLG Red manipulating the veto to have both Vertigo and Ancient in there.
Good opener. Trade out immediately. Look at this is fast. Kaoday, she's already almost in CT spawn. Holding W. Not normally the play you expect to see doing this, but it doesn't matter. BiBiAhnn's found a kill as well. They're in the back lines right now, getting so uncomfortable for Vanessa, getting sprung on from every single angle. And there it is. Kaoday activates. Kimmy's found one, but BiBiAhn has found another, which means once again, Butchard, not really with too much she can do. They're hunting her. And they're going to continue to hunt for the rest of this half. Look at that money. Shard just trying to find something here, and Kaoday in the back lines finds her. This is something special from CLG Red. This should get you excited.
That was quick as well. That was so fast. The immediate trade in towards mid, on towards center. And then they were like, okay, we're going to go in towards elevator now. We're going to split in towards CT spawn and fight. Vanessa was ready for one player in elevator. She didn't expect the second one to be right behind her as well. And that's just individual gunfights fall in favor to CLG Red. And that's the pace that we haven't actually seen out of them all half. And they throw it out in round number 13.
Well, there's BiBiAhn again, gets the opener. We want to get this. We get to see the Nova again in mid. It got a double kill last time. And Kaoday getting dinked. Senna feeling a little uncomfortable though, getting swung on from every single angle. Look at the damage done to both BiBiAhn and Kaoday. And now Vanessa, she's also getting penciled in, is able to deal with the first player. BiBiAhn's in the back line, so finds another kill with just 8 HP. Shard and Smiley, the only ones remaining. Looks like the flank is coming through from the auto shotgun, sorry, not the Nova. But it's not going to get much done. I mean, what do you do here? You save the MP9?
Save the armor. Really.
Yes.
If anything, CLG Red, you can expect, if it was Shard, you expect them to try and hunt you a certain extent. So put yourself in a position where you can hear these players coming towards you. There's Mads. Try and get a rifle. You get an armor, you get some AK. It's okay. It's not too bad. This player's low. There we go. Just needs to try and stay alive now. That's the issue. And can you recover the AK? You spotted the second player. Not quite. Mads locks it in with a headshot. 14-0.
Yeah, with that rifle not being recovered, there's not a lot to work in. I mean, this is just played to perfection. Even though they're so far ahead, they're not over-peaking unnecessarily. There you can see Goose is taking that fight, baiting, so that BiBiAhn can then swing out a few moments later to get that trade kill. Goose runs a tight ship, and you can see it here on display in full force for CLG Red. They want to go to Sweden, and they want to go there fast. Butcher, this time around, no chance to save, because she is taken out immediately. Smiley is here, has a bit of utility she can throw through, but look at those smokes. There's just nothing that the CTs can look into. BiBiAhn can bring that bomb down and get it planted with ease.
And there's not too much utility at all for this retake for PSB. BiBiAhn's just going to keep on fighting, but she will be finally removed. Smiley has to find a few more with the MP9. Swapping over to the AK. 2 versus 2. Best chance that we've had on this retake yet. Vanessa even spots out a player deep. So now they know they can isolate Goose Breeder, and they will. Will this be the round? Mads doing the damage, but no. Vanessa with the trade. It's going to be 14-1.
All right, a much-needed last round for the half. Only one going into it, but it's better to go in with your head held high. They fight back at the very end of the half. We're going to go to a very short break. When we come back, we'll see what the Bocks can bring.
My crew, yeah, we're lawless. Got the man, them thinking that we're flawless. Yeah, mama told you that I'm gorgeous. Got a million tricks, can't deport us. I'm a flame in the star, call me gassed. Back foot sliding, I'm slick to the mask. Calling to the tribe, it's a revolution past. Present in time, no we can't.
Not quite the flawless run on the T side from CLG Red, but a pretty damn good effort. 14-1 is the scoreline on their map pick of Vertigo, and they are 2 rounds away from securing that spot at the LAN finals.
Yeah, I think they'd be pretty happy with how that first half went on their map pick, and now they only need 2 rounds left to close it. For the Bocks, this is their last opportunity. Goosebeater once again with the dual Beretta. She is tucked in, ready. This bait and switch. BiBiAhn's got dualies of her own. She's going to take this first contact. Ready for Goosebeater. Beta swings out at all. Goose is just mowing them all down. A triple kill with the dual Berettas leaves Senna alone. Just a Glock in her hands. All her teammates fallen. And they are slowly pushing in. The bomb in their hands. And they're all going to swing out. BiBiAhn with her dualies chimes in for a kill of her own.
What an absolutely unbelievable setup from CLG Red. That had absolutely everything. Goosebeater tucked in anti-flash. The dual Berettas taking first contact up high, a swinging in with USP out wide to the right. It was layers upon layers, and it sets Goose up perfectly for a hat trick of kills in the pistol. Series point for CLG Red. And look at the buy that Please Send Bocks are going with. It's not ideal.
This is their buy to stay in the running to go to Sweden. They are just going to be running through mid. BiBiAhn with the MP9. She is doing work. Gets that opener. Falls back. Goosebeater as well to support with the M4. Just 3 players now left standing. Trying to make their way into this ground. Trying to make a stand. And that's it. 2 kills coming through. Kaoday now arrives with the M4. Looking for more. Trying to play around this. Deals with 1. It's all on to Vanessa. The only remaining player in this 1 versus 2. There's a smoke down at the moment. Oh, the HE actually not quite going to do it. A tickle of damage, and Mad swings out. CLG Red take it, and they are going to Sweden.
In a dominant manner as well. That was a wonderful performance. That's a tale of how effective they are on the T sides. We saw it on Dust 2. It was flawless when the side swapped over. And in 14 rounds on Vertigo T side. That is electric, and that is scary for other teams looking forward as they head in towards Sweden.
Yeah, I think that's the big part.